What is going on today, everybody? I hope you're having a fantastic day. I know I am, and my day is about to get better, and it's all because of a little wire. So we've got the 21 Yukon here, and it is an awesome car other than that start-stop function. I cannot stand it. I'm used to the older cars, and I just can't handle it when it comes up to a stoplight and just turns off, and then you have to let off to get it to start again. It's more cumbersome than not, and it's cold outside. I want to keep the car warmed up for all the kids. So today we're going to be installing this little guy and hopefully making that stop. So let's go ahead and get this installed. So here we go. We got our pesky auto stop button, and all we have to do is basically put this in line, and it's a memory for what the last click button was. Now this is a 4DT system for the Yukon, so we're going to go ahead and start to install this. I haven't really looked at the instructions, so let's try to figure it out. I need to get to this button right here, so this piece needs to come out. Let's see. So that means probably this side piece needs to come out, and to get that out, it looks like probably this one first, eh? Got that panel out. Now this one looks like it wants to come out. That one twisted. Now, looks like there's something up in here. I could probably get to it just going through this side, but let's go ahead and look at it. I did bring a panel tool, and it does look like this wants, oh, look at that. I think this guy wants to come out. That's what was holding us up. So we've got a couple bolts, so I gotta go grab a screw or a nut driver, and I will be back. Okay, 7mm. Number one. And number two. And it looks like there's a seam right here, so this piece wants to come out. These clips are in there pretty good. There we go. So here's our start-stop button. It looks like this guy is what we need to undo. So we got a flathead. Take this flathead, we'll pull this red piece out so we can push the little black piece down. And the green comes across that and pulls out. Now, this can only go one way. Let's plug this in. Yes, it can only go one way. Plug this in, pull it back, lock it in. We'll do the same thing with this one. Well, that took a lot more force than it actually needed to, and it looks like this collar right here is hanging up and not really wanting to let it go in. So I probably should be trimming that down a little bit because it's not allowing it to go in. These recesses are a little bit further than what this clip is, and it's not a factory clip. Factory doesn't have that little knockout right there. So that little guy is going to be hanging us up. But if we just go ahead, give it a little bit of a push while we're going in, actually push it in, and then it will actually clip and we'll go into lock in where it needs to go. So a little bit dicey, but it actually worked. Hopefully it'll actually work. Now make sure that this one's flipped around the right way. This one goes in very smooth. Lock that in. Now we'll go ahead and put everything back together. And then I'll grab that zip tie that's in there, probably zip tie this out to this other side. So put our pressure clips in, make sure one's started, and then the other ones kind of line up by themselves. Make sure our gaps are all good before we put our bolts in. Bolts are installed. Put our beauty trim back in. It went angled down. Beauty piece, our big piece, tucks into the corner around the seal. Set your first one up top. Make sure that your side ones are going in. See, it's not going in. Bottom ones, side ones. 5 clips, make sure they all go in. This one's got 4. It comes up from the bottom. Set your top 2, bottom 2. Now, oh, I forgot my zip tie. Oh well, it'll be fine back there. Now, let's go ahead and start this thing. And then we'll turn Autostop off. Autostop has been turned off. See if it remembers it. Autostop off. Perfect. So when we get in and first start our car, none of the buttons are on. Fine. We go start it, we put our foot on, we start it, push button. Autostop off.
Tired to be anything. That's why I trust Pure.
And the autostop is off. It's interesting that it has to give me the warning still, but either way, it's off, and I don't have to push the button, I don't have to remember the button. Well, that is awesome. It's all about the little things in life, right? So that's a minor inconvenience, I know, first world problem, but it is something that's been bugging me with this car, and now that it's not, I'll actually probably enjoy driving it again, because I don't like going up to a stoplight, having it stop, turn off, and then go to start again. In my mind, it just doesn't work out. You're putting more load on things, and we'll just keep it where it's running all the time. I think that'll be the best deal. We might use a little bit more fuel. It might drop the fuel economy a little bit, but that's something I guess I'm willing to trade for my sanity. So there you go. Not a hard install at all. I probably should do the clips, that first clip. If it was me and I was watching this video, I would take a razor blade and kind of knife that down a little bit and get that stopper out of there, because that's not right. I put it in, I forced it in, and I didn't want to take it back out, so that's where we're at with that one. Anyways, I'm going to enjoy the heck out of driving this thing. You guys enjoy your day. I'm going to get out of here. Peace. If you're doing this to your vehicle, let me know if your auto start stop notification comes up. It's weird because I've heard that it doesn't. It's not supposed to, but it might. It might stay on all the time. So if you're doing this, let me know in the comments. I want to know if your auto start stop notification comes up every time you start the car. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. Peace. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and help the channel out. Just subscribe. It's easy. It's free. Help me out. I'm trying to grow this year. I'm trying to do more videos, trying to be more proactive on my channel so that we can put more content out for you guys. Okay. For real. Peace. Oh, I forgot my zip tie. Oh well, it'll be fine back there.